all alone today. As you can see, I have some characters already created. This is Moses. He was one of my characters I created a long time ago. Actually, all these characters are characters I've created a long time ago. This is Zinc. This is Nisko the Wall. He's the guy I've been playing the furthest with, and the only reason why I'm not playing with him right now is because of the fact that he's made it past a large amount of story, and I want you guys to see what's up with this story, really. Here's Mo Shepherd. Any of you that have watched my previous stream knows that Mo Shepherd started out as a rogue. He was level 5. I have actually leveled him up, and I started him over as a ranger, and I have leveled him up past that. He's now a level 8 ranger, and I play with him with JFO, so I will not be playing with him today because JFO is not unable to join us at the moment. But you guys should see us streaming. Hopefully I can catch up to where they are at in the story so that you guys I can start streaming with him and JFO. This is a Cryan. I just made my rogue. I've gotten all these other, you see these items he's wearing. He does not obviously start out with these items, but because I've played through as both Mo Shepherd and Nisko the Wall, I have got a large amount of items that I can give to these people. That is why I'm able to come in as a level 1 rogue with a electric roller pin and a vampiric sickle right now. Moses was I've gotten him all this except for the armor and the gloves, but everything else he started out with. Zinc, the sword, and of course everyone else. But I will be actually playing, because these guys are far enough in the story, I will be starting out making a different character. So as it loads up, I have quite a few characters that I can make. I can make a cleric. I could also make a wizard. I could make a ranger. And those are the only ones that I actually have previous characters made for. Everyone else that I have, I've already made prior to. So I think I will actually be making my human, excuse me, my human wizard named Fizzband. Unfortunately, the only downside of this right now is they do not have a necromancer tree. I was going to make a necromancer because I had never made one before, but I do not have access to that necromancer tree, unfortunately. So for backgrounds, as you can see, all these little things here on the side tell you everything. I'm actually looking for certain one. Which one is it? I'm trying to remember. Not pirate. Sage? I might come back to Sage depending on what the other ones look like. Soldier, spy, urchin, no. Acolyte, no. Charlatan, no. Don't need criminal, don't need entertainer. Don't need full Karen, gladiator. Where's the one that I was thinking of? Oh, it's this one, the guild artisan. Start out with 15 gold. +1 to intelligence, you get 5 healing potions, a scroll of summon monster, scroll of cone of cold, and 2 thunderstones. I'm thinking I may go with that, just because cone of cold is a really powerful spell, and I would love to have that at the beginning. But at the same time, there is that sage, which gives +1 to all damage dealt. Fire, cold, lightning, force, psychic, and thunder damage. So I mean, a lot. If you go over to the abilities, you would actually see that you have access to all those. But I think I will be going with the guild artisan because of the scrolls. That is legit the only reason why right now. Slide over to the appearance. So Fizzband is a white character, predominantly for some reason. How did I? He's old. So of course he's gonna have white hair. So he is old. He's more like a Gandalf the Grey old though. I will be going with this hair for my Gandalf the Grey-ish character. Yeah, definitely gonna go with the full beard here, just because it's supposed to be like age and everything, all that good stuff. There we go. And there we go. Equipment wise, he's gonna have his quarterstaff. He's gonna have robes and boots, so we're just gonna go with that. Now he's got 3 points for being human variant. And we only get 4. That's lame. Okay, so let's add his intelligence, and of course his constitution, maybe 1 con, 1 dex, there we go, I like that. Dex, con, oh. Wisdom. It's because I don't like having minuses if I can help it. Alright, so we're gonna go with intelligence. We'll stick him at 15 for now. Con. Alright. $17. Intelligence, which will become an 18. And I will actually put these 2 points in his constitution so he has a little bit more health, because wizards are weak. So, abilities wise, he starts out with a Ray of Frost, Witch Bolt, Firebolt. Those are all cantrips, which don't actually cost mana to use. What I am going to go with is I will be giving him one level of magic missile, 3 levels of mage armor, mostly because if you read mage armor, it gives you damage resistance, and it also increases your armor class, which is very important, especially early on in the game, because you have to be wearing cloth or no armor for it to work. More likely, what will happen is as soon as I level, you will see mage armor hit level 4, and I will start building my magic missile, / depending on where I can start upping some of these will depend on what I do. My goal is to get to Fireball, because that is Fizzband's secret maneuver. Not secret maneuver, I'm just kidding. It's his specialty though. So sleep may be something I may put points into as well as magic weapon. So actually at level 2 I may get these 2. I can always reset it and make sure I grab this now, actually. So I will grab magic missile, mage armor, sleep, and then I will up my mage armor again by 2, so I'm not trying to pay 2 points into, or 3 points into a different tree. Obviously, I'll be going for the magic weapon next. Confusion and Charm will be nice once I get to the level to use them, 7 and then 9 respectively. Of course, elemental weapons are beautiful. I should be able to get that level 5 if I level this up to full by level 5, obviously. And I could get this. Or save a point. Maybe I can get all 3. Who knows? We'll find out. Level 4, if I get here at level 4, you guys will see. Don't worry. Plenty of time.
Greetings.
Alright, so we're going to make Fizzband the Wizard. Fizzband the Grey. Alright, so a chaotic neutral character, obviously. And I'm trying to remember which one is the one that he would use. Mystra is the goddess of magic, and Azure is mainly a god of wizards. So I may go with Mystra, actually. Gain standards of movement, speech, and cramped ink stain. Alright, so let's see. Mystra. Goddess of magic and the possibilities that magic can create. Spellcasters could use magic every day, and those who appreciate the wonders of magic. Bam, Mystra. Alright. So I'm going to go with Mystra. Alright, that's his history, which isn't really important. And now I will create. Yes, I know. I cannot edit him once this is done. Well, hold on. Huh? Thank you. Alright, so now Fizzband has been created. We will be going through Sword Coast Legends. Let's go. On normal. Alright, I'll keep it on friends because that's how I always play, in case any of my friends come and want to join me. So, my goal right now is to get to at least the point where I got with J-Fo, so that we can play as Mo Shepherd and Jillian. Jillian is his rogue, Mo Shepherd is my scout. As you saw, he was called a ranger class because they don't actually have the scout class here. So without further ado, let us begin. Let no horses pull you forth, and ignore the signposts besides the path. We must each blaze our own trail through the wilderness, lest we lose ourselves along the way.
Legends tell that after the time of troubles, the elven goddess Sehanine Moonbull wept for those divine souls that fell in the gods' war. From her eyes fell the moon tear, a relic said to contain a mote of Sehanine's divine power. The moon tear was hidden by the elves, but not forgotten. A century ago, 2 brothers, one gentle and scholarly, the other brash and courageous, sought to find the lost relic. They founded an adventuring guild called the Order of the Burning Dawn, and sealed their purpose with an oath to find the moon tear and use it to bring light to a world filled with darkness. Not long after they sealed the pact, both brothers were lost, and the guild's original purpose was lost with them. Today the guild offers equipment, shelter, and paying work for adventurers looking to do a little good while they make a little coin. You are one of the Burning Dawn's newer recruits, charged with escorting a small merchant caravan along the high road between the city of Neverwinter and the lawless town of Luskan. It has been an easy journey thus far, aside from the vicious nightmares that have plagued your sleeping mind since the caravan left the city. Bad dreams are common on missions fraught with danger, but you've never had nightmares quite like this.
The High Road, the inlaid travel route known as the High Road, connects Waterdeep in the south to Luskan in the north, passing through Neverwinter and Port Last along the way. On the trip up from Neverwinter, this portion of the High Road veers away from the coast through a small set of craggy hills, still about a day's ride to Luskan for most caravans. This area is an ideal resting place before continuing on through more treacherous terrain. Alright, that's the description of the High Road. I don't know how many times I've read it, to be honest. It's long. Now, these in the bottom right, there's going to be little tips and tricks. Obviously, like I said in my very first stream, you guys can read those at your leisure. These loading screens are kind of long. They have pretty good information for those of you who trying to play, who've never played before. So now we should be starting up soon. Yep, here we go.
Ah, you're finally awake. You were scaring the horses. You were thrashing around in your sleep. The trail boss thought you were possessed.
So I have two things. Sorry about that. It was a rough night, or I had a strange dream. The world was coming to an end. I'm going to go with number 2. I had a strange dream. The world was coming to an end.
You too. Bellamy said he had the same dream I did. But I figured that damned halfling was just messing with me like he always does.
He's not so bad.
He just rubs me up the wrong way. Jokes around all light-hearted, but the minute you shoot back, he gets all cranky and ready to fight. But he's a damn good soldier, and I'm glad to have him here. That nightmare I had makes me think we might be needing his blades in the coming days.
Sounds like we all had terrible
something
nightmares.
To mention to Palan when we get to the guild house in Luskan. Maybe he'll give us a foul-tasting purple concoction that bubbles loudly and doesn't do much else. Nightmares aside, we got work to do. Got to find that fool halfling and get this caravan packed up and ready to move to Luskan.
What do we have left to do?
The merchants are breaking camp as we speak. Most wagons are tied up and ready to go. We got a few stragglers that might need a hand getting ready. Bellamy went up ahead to scout the road. Haven't heard from him in a little while. He was cranky with a headache when he left, so I'm guessing he picked a fight with one of the trail scouts up there.
Alright, I'll go find him.
Good. He should be up the road a ways. Listen for the sound of that fool shouting curses at the sky.
Alright. So this is a guild chest. In here has all the stuff that we would normally have. I will take this, take that. Gives me a plus to strength and intelligence. I lose dex and charisma. I'm not gonna take it then. To the wisdom, for the strength. Oh, I know what that goes to. Never mind. I'm joking. Tome of Knowledge, definitely. Alright, now something. Put on Staff of Eternal Torment. This is a nice little fire staff. Scorched Ring. Alchemist's Armor. Alchemist's Sleeves. Alchemist's Headband. Alchemist's Shoes. And now I just need a necklace, a belt, and a cape. I don't think I grabbed the cape. Oops. I knew that. I will use Tome of Knowledge. That gives me 1 character point I can use. Now I do have Dragonblood's Cloak of Office, which gives a +4 to strength saves if I really wanted to use it. The other one I can use is, where is it? The Cloak of the Burning Dawn, which is just a +1 to armor class overall. Which actually may be my best bet. Gives me another armor class for survivability. So I will actually be going with that. Yeah, I'll save that for someone else. Alright, so now you can see I am a member of the Burning Dawn according to my cape. That, of course, will obviously change. Alright, now it is going to be time to add my stuff. Scroll of Cone of Cold, Scroll of Conjure Monster. I will definitely be wanting to assign those. And the Thunderstone as well will always be helpful. Potion of Restoration. Alright, now it's time to go sell some stuff that I don't need. Alright, let me switch my cantrips. Go. Take fire, because if you look at my staff, the staff deals 2 to 8 fire damage on hit and has necrotic damage resistance, which is good.
A just reward.
Alright, this is Talon. He is our boss for this caravan. Ah, good morning. I heard you and yours had a rough night. I can spare a few sips of curative tincture to help wake you. That would be appreciated. Thanks. Anytime I need my guards alert. The high road may be the most traveled route in Luskan, but in my 12 years, I can count the number of times we got through without incident on one hand, and I lost a finger in a fishing accident. Fishing accident? Oh boy, is there a story there. Maybe one day I'll have a chance to share it. Don't let me keep you. I'm looking forward to getting underway. Roger. Too freaking easy. Bam, got that Thunderstone, that's always good. Now I have 3. This is Alima Meadowbrook. She obviously has a quest, that's what the book stands for those of you who have never seen me play or anything. Ugh, I thought the roads were near Neverwinter were rough, but this is something else. At least I'm finding some interesting herbs. You're from Neverwinter, question mark? I am, though I'm questioning why I ever left. It's so much less cold there. These supplies are going straight to Luskan. I guarantee I'll get a better deal there from some shifty sellsword. A shifty sellsword, question mark? Look, in my line of work, anyone who asks for a discount on medicine is suspect. It costs what it costs, and that's it. I'm sure that Bellamy is a fine fellow, but a little too eager for the herbs, if you know what I mean. He's not like that. He's just precious with his coin. I understand. Well, if you see him, tell him I'm sorry about that thing I said about his mother. Will do. Good, I really shouldn't jump to conclusions about people. It's not very nice. Why do you collect herbs? With connections we've made in Luskan, it's been profitable selling them. I also know how to make your basic herbal remedies, though I brewed up a tincture for Talon when we left Neverwinter. He has lots of headaches, you know. Where do you get your materials? Mostly around Neverwinter, native herbs, barks, and seeds. Sometimes I get a shipment in from Suzale, Waterdeep, or Calimport, but it's better to gather local plants and make whatever I can out of them. I hear rumors of some very valuable mushrooms in the caves around here, but I'm not about to go tromping off into a forest full of wolves, bandits, and who knows what else. Mushrooms, maybe I can look for them. If you're planning to visit a few caves before we head out, be my guest. I've still got to finish packing, but I'll give you a good price on any that you find. Anything specific I should know? Well, they're called deathcap mushrooms for a reason. Try not to eat any. And they don't stand out too well against normal mushrooms, but they'll usually grow a bit longer, though only in caves. I'll see what I can find. I only really need one, but I'll pay you for whatever you bring back. Bam. So that's my first quest. Of course, the first quest I always grab. This is the second quest I always buy. You get Wilfred Brubanks. I know, we're leaving soon, but just like I told everyone else, I'm not going anywhere without my brother. The caravan will have to leave without me. Where is your brother? I'm not sure. We had an argument last night, and he went out into the forest to let things cool down, but he's not back yet, and I'm not leaving without him. He'll be carrying an ancient elven antique, very valuable. I need it. Oh, and him too. I wonder if that idiot is trying to... No, he must have gotten lost out there and can't find his way back. We will see what we can do. This entire trip will be a disaster without that antique. All I need Richard's help getting it all packed up. Alright, continue taking all these. You guys are seeing I'm picking up some different, what's it called? Thank you. No. I'm doing something, come on. Alright, William Ray. He's always the next person I get a quest from. Great, could this day get any worse? Never say that. Ever. My apologies, my dear Sarah is missing. She must be in the forest, scared out of her mind. If you find Sarah, please return to me safely. My cart won't move an inch without her here. Alright. I don't want to talk to her. Look, I don't want any trouble, just go back to business. Why would there be trouble? I never supported hiring mercenaries to guard the caravan, especially not the Order to Burning Dawn. What is your problem with Burning Dawn? I did a little research on your guild. It turns out the records of your founding simply don't exist. No one can say what Burning Dawn was doing really before 50 years ago. And name itself Burning Dawn, not exactly a name that makes one feel safe, not like Order of the Gauntlet. What are you talking about? Oh, if you don't know, all around this area of the Sword Coast there's reports of demonic cults and dark rituals. I hear that there are drow walking around openly in Luskin. Drow? We have nothing to do with any demonic rituals. So you say. Alright, the Burning Dawn history goes back over a century. Yes, so your members claim, but present to me one shred of evidence to that fact. No one of reputation has ever heard of you, but yet your members act as if they were the bloody harpers. Look, as I said, I don't want any trouble. You're here and there's nothing I can do about it. It's been a peaceful trip so far. Is that a threat? Sounds like a threat. I have packing to do if we're done here, but I'll be watching you. Oh, well, it wasn't supposed to be a threat. I guess she's just an asshole. Oh well, shit happens. Alright, picking up more stuff. There's a chest back here I wanted. That's always good to grab. And this is... Please just tell me they want to kill my dog. Okay, so let's talk to Jane. I can't believe this is happening. It's all that damn Jessup's fault. Jessup, what did he do? He said that my dog Gwen bit him. She's never bit anyone. Either he's lying or he provoked her. Now Tolan says he has to kill her to protect the rest of the caravan. It's ridiculous. She's been with me for years and never caused a fuss. Oh, Gwen, that's an unusual name. I named her after something I heard in a story a long time ago. I don't remember all the details, but the fight scenes were incredible. I can talk to Tolan for you. Thank you. Please convince him not to kill her. I'd be lost without my Gwen. Alright. Here's Birkins. Well, I don't get a quest for her yet, so I'm just going to ignore her for now. Time to run all the way back. I move so much slower than I do with Mo. Mo Shepherd moves so much faster because of some skills he has. I think things are shaping up. We should be ready to move next hour or so. I'd like to discuss Jan's dog. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would come talk to me about that. Jen said you were planning on killing Gwen. That is true. Can't have it attacking the other folks in the caravan. I need you to take that dog and kill it. You really think Gwen attacked for no reason? I don't know. I wasn't there. No one surprised me if Jessup did something stupid to start this mess, but without proof, my hands are tied. Talk on Jessup if you want. I just need the whole situation behind us. Alright, I'm gonna totally go on ahead and go down there and talk to Jessup. Jessup, hey buddy. Have one of you lazy guards killed that flea-infested dog yet? I wanted to discuss that with you. I have questions. I was attacked by a rabid beast. Does this really need a damn investigation? There's charisma. This dog has been a problem before. Why did it attack now? Strength. Tell me exactly what happened with the dog. I want the truth. Wisdom. That breed of dog is known for a calm demeanor. What's the real story? Wisdom. That breed of dog is known for success. Great. A bloody dog expert. Alright, fine. So I was drinking and maybe I did something stupid. What did you do? I was trying to get the dog to drink with me. Some fine brandy too. Dumb dog wouldn't keep his mouth open. I tried to force it. Alright. And he is an idiot. You're an idiot. I am no longer going to be nice. There's no question about it. He is retarded. What? How dare you? Dogs should know how to act around drunk people. It's not my fault. Yes, the fuck it is. Alright. So now I will go on over here and I will tell Talon what I learned. Alright. I think things are shaping up. We should be in the next hour or so. I discussed Jen's dog. I spoke to Jessica, told me Gwen bit him because he tried to force feed her brandy. A blasted idiot. Well, I'm glad for Jen and Gwen. I know how she cares for that dog. I'll deal with him. You tell Jen the good news. Alright, too easy. Away we go. Jessup is retarded. It's okay. Jaina. You're back. Did you talk to Talon? You're not here to kill her, are you? I told Talon that Jessup was lying about what happened. Gwen is going to be fine. Thank you so much. Please take this. I know it isn't much, but it's all I can afford. Look at that. And if I kill the dog, I don't get that item. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That gold. There's no items. That's fine. You get more gold. Why are you selling goods on the road? Just because we're on the way to the city of sales doesn't mean the good people of this caravan won't need food, drink, or supplies. And Joaquin's favor flee my shop if I allowed opportunities to pass unheeded. What do you sell? Oh, a little this, a little that. Case, ales, rations, salted meats, simple clothing, winter boots, curatives, and small trinkets to remind you of the good times on the high road. Of course, as time goes by, the occasional items of a more martial bent make its way into my stock. A blade here, a bit of armor there, even items that may have felt the touch of magic as they were forged. Alright, so you'll sell whatever anyone will buy. Precisely. Supply and demand. I supply the goods and demand that you take a look. Ha 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 ha. Just a little joke there. Let's see what you got. Well, because he doesn't normally have Jack. And I want this early in the game. Actually, he doesn't have Jack almost ever. So I can just take everything that I have and sell it to him. I don't use the healer's kits. Flask of glues. Oh, nice. I got a push of greater regeneration. I didn't know that. Nice. I don't have enough for the filter self-resurrection. That'd been nice to have, too. Alright. So, I will... push regeneration, greater regeneration. Got my alchemist fire and my potion of freedom. Alright, so... time to continue on our little quest. We will go find... Oops. I don't want that. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna go find Bellamy. He's up here.
Don't worry about me. Just taking on a bunch of bandits by myself. All in a day's work for Bellamy Lightfingers.
What happened here? Charles said you'll probably start a fight. Are there more of them? Alright, Gerald said you were probably starting to fight.
Right, that's me. I'm the one starting the fight. All these poor bandits did was try and kill me. I was out here scouting the road and these two idiots jumped me, which was a bastard thing to do since I hadn't had my morning stretch. After the night I had, though, I was ready for a fight. And these two were well trained. Felt good putting them down.
So you had a nightmare too?
I did. Woke up thinking someone had driven a spike through my skull. I felt like I'd watched the world end, like some demon had torn everything apart. Jarhild said she saw the same thing. And the way you were thrashing and squealing when I left, I bet you did too.
Why would these guys attack you?
No doubt they heard about my prowess and wanted to prove themselves against the Master. I don't know. They were better trained and equipped than your average bandit, though. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were hired to come out here.
Who could have hired them?
I don't know. Why does anyone do anything in this place? All I know is what happened.
We should get back to the caravan.
Yeah. These guys weren't your normal starving, no skills, hit like a pillow fight bandits. If there's more of them running around, Jarhild will have her hands full.
Uh-oh.
It's too late. It's completely blocked off.
We have to get back to the
I
caravan.
can hear Jarhild now. You went around when the bandits attacked. Where was you?
Gerald sounds
Right.
nothing like that.
My dwarf impression is way more important than the impending bandit ambush. We'll deal with the roadblock when all these bastards are dead. Let's go.
Alright. So because there are items on these corpses, I'm going to hold you. Alright, so we are good. Alright, so as you can see, Jarhild's up here and she's perfectly.
Aye, there you are. Come for the fun part, have you?
This is one hell of an ambush for a bunch of bandits.
That's because these are more than mere bandits. They're mercenaries, paid to assassinate members of your guild.
Here they come!
They never learn, do they?
Well, we're gonna have a mage versus mage fight.
This ought to be fun.
I'm gonna trust everyone else. And that means that's fire.
You stand before a cleric of Satan Moonbow.
You will pay! Ready to surrender?
Oh, guess we won that one.
Lady of Dreams, we thank you.
I don't know why she thanks us. They helped us. But that's beside the point. Why would anyone be after us?
Actually, we hoped you could shed some light on that one.
I am Elidia Maethelin, priestess of Sehanine Moonbow. With me is Lerathar Gulgrin, my friend and bodyguard.
You are members of the Order of the Burning Dawn, right? We're not way off here.
No, but your head'll be off in no time if you don't explain yourself, and quick!
We're out here searching for a caravan that was attacked just an hour ago. It was being guarded by members of the Burning Dawn.
That must be my sister Bryn's caravan.
We're also members of the Burning Dawn.
Well then, it's not a total loss. We can take these folks back to town and call it a day.
We were hoping we could stop the attacks, Or at least rescue the people from the other caravan. But I'm worried we're too late. Maybe there's some way we can help you avoid their fate.
We've seen a lot of mercs in this area. I think they must have a base of operations nearby. Somewhat temporary, out of one of the caves.
We can't leave the caravan undefended.
That won't be a problem if I go in there and take them all out first.
If Bellamy's so keen on getting into a fight, I can stay here and watch the caravan. Assuming our new friends are on the up and up.
Then it's settled. Lerathar and I will join you. This will be a lot easier with 4 of us than with 2.
Let's go quickly before they have a chance to regroup. If we do this right, one guard at the caravan will do.
Go then, and hurry your arse, so we can get back to the job at hand.
Stay safe, Jarhild.
And keep these 2 alive, Elf. I'm counting on you.
Are you people always so slow with your goodbyes? Let's get moving.
Before we go, a friend in Luskan gave us this. It's a sending stone, specially enchanted to allow us to speak freely through it for the next few days. Any of us left behind in camp can keep up with what the rest of us are doing.
Well, this ought to be fun.
Alright, now I have officially leveled up, which is awesome. So I have Lydia, Bellamy, Lerathar, and Fizban. Yay.
Be strong.
Since I have now... Oh, I forgot about my character point that I got. Alright, so now what I have is I will be upping my... If I up my con, it'll give me a +3 to my health, which will give me a little more hit points. My intelligence, if I up it to 20, will give me a +5 modifier, which I've been thinking about. I thought that would be awesome. It has crossed my mind about going there with it. I will be upping my intelligence because I do have other people, and I also have my cleric now. Well, not my cleric, but a cleric. So now I have a 20, which gives me more damage, I believe. Intelligence measures mental acuity, accuracy of recall, and the ability to reason. Arcane spells use intelligence to determine damage as well as their difficulty checks. Alright. Now, what I had said I wanted to do. Oh, the necromancy tree. Shh. Fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about. Now that I know that, you get this tree. I can actually make a character based on necromancy. So I will take Chill Touch. Oh, that's 0 points. Sweet. So I still have 3 points as well. Okay. So obviously, you know, as you can see, I can't level up any of this yet. But what I can do is come back over here, up my magic weapon, using 2. And I have 1 point. I don't want Thunder or Thunder Wave, so I'm not going to go with it. I will not be building on the lightning tree. I'll mostly, you'll see me building on the, aw, damn it. That'd been nice to grab. I didn't realize that I could have grabbed that one. Oh well, next level. Over channel. So, next level, since I'll be doing that, I should probably grab magic weapon. Or, yeah, some of these you won't see me using. Huh, nice. Yeah, you won't see me using this tree. So, the summoner tree you won't see me use. The transmuter tree you won't see me use. Obviously, I'm on Arcane, but Stinking Cloud, Cloud Kill, and Disintegrate. I might use Disintegrate later on, but immediately I'm mostly going to have Mage Armor, Magic Missile, the Necromancy tree, and the Flame tree, and the Manipulator tree, which this will be nice to get as well. But, oop, there we go, and Mage Armor 3. So now if we go to my character, you guys would see my armor class is now 18 because it went up by 1. As you guys can see, I am picking up other things. Excuse me. Some of these, like, I'm not worried about getting because this stuff is good for if you're first starting out. Some of these things are really good, but as soon as you as soon as you get higher in areas, you'll notice that a lot of things, for instance, it's going to take me a while to get something better than this Staff of Eternal Torment. It's going to take a while, just because of the nature of this weapon. You get it as a boss battle later on in Act 1. No, I'm sorry, Act 2. So here's Birkins, you know, she's a shade dealer. This is a new quest. What a day, almost to Luskan, we got attacked by bandits. My clients won't be happy about the delay. I can only hope I might find something to give them to make them more understanding. Say I hear they attacked in our caravan before ours. I bet they carried away some of those people's cargo. What are you getting at? What do you know about the other caravan attack? Nothing more than you do, I imagine. We were meant to meet up with another caravan. They never showed up. Rumor has it that the bandits who attacked us also attacked the others as well. I sure did think of all those valuable trade goods moldering in the hands of such violent folk. There must be something we could do. What are you getting at? Ah, all business. I like that. I know you're going after the gang that attacked us. If you should happen to find any cargo from the caravan, I'd be happy to reward you for bringing it to me. You want to sell the stolen goods in Luskan? Question mark? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of such a thing. I just wanted to rescue the cargo from the clutches of those who attacked us. I would, of course, make sure it gets to the proper people once we're in Luskan. Keep our eyes out open for stolen cargo. Excellent, I'll save room on my cart. In the meantime, best of luck to you. Bam, look at that. See, she's such a nice person, right? Right? Wrong. Don't trust her. I'm just kidding. I'm obviously going to work for her because, hey, that's a lot of experience and money I get. I'll be honest. Tollin. Hello there, I wonder if you have a moment. It seems we've lost someone in the attack. I count for everyone in the caravan except one, a driver named Martimal. I'm afraid Band took him back to their hideout or whatever. What do you know about Martimal? He's a decent enough driver, easy on the horses. We've been working together for a few months now, but I can't say I know him all that well. I hate to see him left to those bandits' mercy, though. We'll keep an eye out for him. That's all I ask, thank you. Alrighty then, sweet. I'll sell this crap that I grabbed and, actually, I'm gonna have to come back here before entering the band's house anyway, so I'll just continue on my way. We go, look at that, see? Broken cart. We're gonna go up.
Yes?
What can I do for you?
Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. Alright, so magic's okay. I've never been a fan.
Much better.
go in the cart. Here's a bone-strewn barrow. We're gonna go in there, see what we can find. We're going to the bone-strewn barrow. We're going to bone-strewn barrow. These caves appear to have been carved out by large creatures long ago. Now spiderwebs hang thickly on the walls and floors, capturing dust and lending a musty scent to the air. The smell of desiccated prey makes breathing difficult, and you can hardly move without cobwebs breaking against your face. It's horrible. It's no bueno at all.
Well, isn't this cozy? I'm sorry, did I say cozy? I meant creepy.
All right. Well, these are the mushrooms that we needed. Thick webs cover up a rather fresh skeleton. Whatever trapped this poor soul stripped their bones clean fairly recently.
Ready to die. Who's next?
Bam, look at that.
Just what I was looking for. A just reward.
Be ready, companions. Be strong.
Yes?
So, as you can see, I'm searching. Larthar's moving really slow. He's our rogue, so...
Did you need something?
The reason he's moving so slow is because his sneak is only level 1. As you level up your sneak, you will be moving faster.
Is that a horse tangled up in that spider web?
It looks like it's from the caravan. We should take a closer look.
Alright, it's a horse bridle.
This is definitely one of the caravan's horses. And it looks like a name is engraved on the bridle. Sarah. Is this who we were supposed to be looking for?
That idiot had us scouring the woods for a horse.
We'll have to bring this back to him to be sure.
Good. Then let's get out of here already. I really don't want to meet the thing that made a meal out of this horse. You
I'd rather not do that.
There's only one thing I hate more than spiders.
What's that?
Socks with holes in them. But spiders, they're up there.
That's funny. Spider-Verse bite. This is a 210 piercing, deals 4 poison damage over 5 seconds. It's a longbow. I can't use it.
I hear you.
dispel me with healing word. And then cure wounds, I mean. And then I'm kind of stuck with my weakened state, because I'm an old man. There we go. I got healed. Thanks to Lydia. Alright, go back to the high road since we've completed this area. There are no more death cap mushrooms. And now we have the thing for Sarah the horse. Oh, son of a bitch. Get out of the room! Why I tell you not to come in the room? Because you don't close the damn door the whole way. Sorry about that. Obviously going back to the high road, when I go back into somewhere that I've already read, I will not be reading it again because especially when you get to the next area, it will get repetitive. Actually, in this area, it'll get repetitive because there are 3 floors of the main area we go to, and it'll say the exact same thing over and over and over again.
Get down!
You will pay!
Be strong.
Alright, nothing in this cart. Nothing in this crate. There's a chest over here. Nothing in there. Well, nothing really crazy. The scroll of Thunderwave, which... Alright, it's there. Sweet. That's a flask of oil, which I will be getting rid of, I believe. No, I won't.
Enemies ahead!
Die! Need something? Take this!
Heads up! Trap! One yet.
Pay!
Watch your backs!
Smiles upon you.
So now Larathar knows this has traps on it. Do that. Pick the lock.
Locked door? No problem. Oh, junk, run down shack. Smells like a baby's ass. I'm thinking goblins.
Ugh. This does seem the kind of place they'd congregate.
Well, good. I haven't stabbed a goblin in a good 10 days or more.
Watch your backs! One at a time.
That must be where they're hiding.
That's where we're going.
Get down!
Be strong.
Expected a fight.
Alright, now as you guys can see, by the way, I was able to pick some guys up. It's this thing called stabilize. So when you stabilize your ally, you heal them so you can get back up in the fight. You don't automatically die. It's like unconscious. This is a little different than the actual D&D game, as you guys probably be able to figure out. But as you can see, I'm coming back in here. I'm going to be, you know, turning my quests in, selling stuff, and then going into the area. Makes my life easier. And then it gives all these people enough time to pack their stuff up. I found some mushrooms. Did you find anything out there? I found some mushrooms in a nearby cave. Hey, that's exactly what I'm looking for. You got a good eye. So how about it? Do you want to sell them to me? I'll give you a good price for them. Sure, here you go. Excellent. A pleasure doing business with you. If you find any more, bring them back here. Bam, 130 for 13. If there is only 13 mushrooms in that cave, you do not find any more, unfortunately. Because otherwise, it's, you know, 10 gold per mushroom is really good. Have you found my Sarah? I found this bridle on a dead horse. Let me see that. It's Sarah. She's dead. Now how am I supposed to pull my wagon Luskin? I'm ruined. Ruined. I'll have to lighten the load so Vincent can pull it alone. Here, take this for your troubles. It'll only slow me down. And that's Bellamy, leveled up. You guys are going to see something a little unorthodox in a little bit, but there's good reason behind it, and if I need to explain it, I will. You guys may already know by watching my previous stream what's going to happen. Oh my, that was quite terrifying. The flames, the screaming. I briefly considered packing up my wares, but no, what sort of man would I be if I closed my shop in the face of adversity? Keeping your shop open, question mark? Of course, the goods I carry come in handy in a time like this. I would be selfish to keep all these supplies myself. It's also selfish to charge points for provided goods in a time of crisis. As you say, I feel just terrible. Feelings don't mix well with commerce. I will make my amends to the gods when I pass from this world. Let's see what you got. Alright, it's time to go, you know, sell some of these things. So again, we got a lot of things here, so it's nice. I'll keep the flask of oil because I'm keeping the alchemist fire for this character. And you'll see what that actually looks like in a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully I get a good chance to use it. The Wolf's Bane is a hand axe, which I don't use. Spider's Bite I will keep, just because the Spider's Bite I will be making. I have plenty of other characters in reserve in mind. And there's a good chance that I will need to do that anyways. The Red Tiger Van Bracers are light. They don't really do anything. So I will actually be getting rid of these. And that is that. Okay, so before I leave, since I don't need the Spider Bite on me, I will be turning it in as well. Also, I have to level Bellamy up. I'm not too worried about it right now. More than likely what will end up happening is I won't level him up until I get into the cave. That way it cuts down on time. If I had remembered that I had my if I had remembered that I had the Spider's Bite, I would have gone there before turning in the quests, but hey, it's just something that happens, you know, you forget.
Aren't you supposed to be finding the Merc's hideout or something?
Oh, okay, well, I can't get her to come with me. I figured that'd be something cool if I could get that to happen. But apparently not. So, we know where the Merc's hideout is, now we're getting ready to go in there. There's nothing else to pick up in this area, so we can just head on. The Mercenaries Cave. So, as you can see, when you enter caves and such, sometimes the layout of it will actually change. The basic the basic look to it normally stays the same. The High Road, Luskan, all those areas will stay the same. The main areas that you just run around in. The only things that change will be the actual quote-unquote dungeons. Same with the adventuring camp. It stays the same. You don't get anything. They don't go to new places depending on anything. I have noticed that for some reason my guys in my co-campaign with JFO and where I play as Mo Shepherd, they all like to stand around the fire and that's it, which is weird because in single campaign they actually stand at tents and stuff. Oh, his caves were chilling, humble, with air that smells like rotting meat and sulfur. Tiny footprints mixed with tread armored boots.
Nice
Damn
and
it, I
chilly
forgot
in
that.
here.
I hadn't read that,
Could
but
almost
it gets
take a nap.
repetitive, so the good thing is...
You go ahead. I can take down these mercs without you.
What I'm going to do is, when I go to the next area, I'll make sure to read it for you guys. I forgot that...
Well, look at that.
reading.
Someone's been preparing a feast. I bet severed hands are great with... I can't even finish the thought.
I know that ring. That's Carrick's hand. He was in the squad guarding that other caravan. Damn these people!
Whoever's responsible will pay for it with their lives.
I'll be the one to collect.
We have to keep our heads about this. If we go charging off for revenge, there's no way we'll survive.
Yeah, fine. Just don't get in my way when the time comes.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to level him up. Alright. What I'll do is I'll give him... Alright, this is what I'll do. I will give him... Where is it? Here it is. Power attack and cleave too. So cleave is one of those things that is really good to have. Does damage.
Hold.
You should send me ahead. I've got an itchy feeling. We might have traps nearby.
Oops. Oh, well, that was shitty. He kind of sucks there. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. I don't know why it let me walk on a frickin' trap, but
Traps
whatever.
clear.
Fuck it. Some of these things, sometimes it gets really annoying when that happens. There are just multiple times where things just don't work out the way that you expect it to. Things will sometimes with the traps like that, same way. I've had, in my other campaign, before I changed the way my character was set up, and made him a ranger, I actually spent money on the, had spent money on the search skill.
They never learn.
Hey!
You called out a fight. Wow, that hurt. Victory is ours.
Some of the things that you can normally count on, you can't really count on in this game either. For instance, normally you will not come across a mage with mage armor I forgot what level spell it is, to be honest. I don't normally play as a wizard. I've played as a wizard, but they're not my favorite class, obviously.
Here they come!
Hey!
So,
That'll do.
as I was saying, they're not actually my favorite class to play as. I actually don't play as wizards very often, but I do know some things about them.
In the goddess's name!
No!
This should get a whole bunch of...
Hey!
Not exactly sure why he's not moving at
We
all.
done stabbing.
As you guys can see, I gave Bellamy the...
I'm here to help.
Huh. Interesting. So I got some good stuff, surprisingly. Don't normally get good things like this early. This is new. I've never actually seen this weapon yet. And this is the Goblinoid, a +2 Goblin Bane Axe, which is a +2 to hit and damage for Goblinoid creatures. Which I will go on ahead and I will not use because I don't see a reason to really use
Yes?
it. Okay, don't need to go that way yet. The magic missile for the mercenary.
Hands up! Hands up!
Cool Bellamy. I will pick him up now.
Thanks!
Lady of Dreams, we thank you.
Hands up!
Discerning Torque, I believe that has something to do with wisdom, which is good because wisdom is perception, so you can perceive traps better that way. Oh, I'm sorry, wisdom saves. So for wisdom saves, I'll keep it. When I get pluses to wisdom or perception,
I got this!
all right. This is something I was looking for. I know there are traps up here because I've done this.
You see that trap?
There you go.
Trap's clear. Trap ahead.
Yeah, his wisdom's not that good, it looks like.
You may applaud.
So he's probably not the best rogue.
Trap ahead.
So what I'll be doing is, I'll be upping my search to make it faster, as well as the hide. Okay, it didn't do it this time. Last time I was on a set of stairs
Got
and
it.
I had attempted to disarm a trap. And I couldn't disarm the trap. It ran me into the trap and it set it off. So I was like, what the hell is wrong with this? I mean, let's go. Talk to this punk. Richard Brubanks. Aren't you one of the caravan guards? My damn brother must have sent you. Good old Wilfred Brubanks. All he cares about is that elven antique in my pack. It's worth a fortune to the right kind of buyer. Did you kill these goblins? Aye, not bad work, eh? They captured me and dragged me into these caves. Luckily, I was able to kill my guards to get my gear back. Since then, I've been looking for the exit. I'm tired of being my own brother's servant. With the coin I'll get for this antique, I can open up my shop. No more traveling, no more carrying heavy equipment, no more Wilfred. I can't let you steal from a caravan I've sworn to protect. But I need it. Without it, I have to start over with nothing. How about we make the trade? If you give me, I'll give you my shield and tell Barry you never saw me. I gave my word to him that I wouldn't let anyone steal from the caravan. I'm not going to just give you a take. Chris, do you really want to start a new life based living in lies, strength? If you had a better idea, hand over the antique, I won't paint the walls of this cave red with your blood. Charisma, do you really want to start a new life based on thievery and lies? Success, perhaps you're right. I don't need my brother or his coin. Take the antique, I'm leaving. Alright, nice. I didn't have to kill him, which is good. It's real. What am I doing? Magic missile. She died. Alright, we got a couple things in here.
They never learn.
Right there, take him out.
Hey! Get down! Over here!
Yes?
I'm here.
This should help.
Any more of them? Yes!
Bring them down!
Well, that was fucking stupid. Alright, so they didn't listen to me. They all ran off to do their own thing instead of attacking who I told them to attack. So what I'm gonna do is probably gonna have to do all that shit over again. Hopefully it auto-saved after completing that quest against what's his name. We'll find out where it saved last. Hopefully it doesn't take me too far back because I hate redoing things and trying to remember what I did if I don't remember. Of course. It's gonna take me all fucking way back here. Fuck you. Alright.
Larithon, can you get this door open?
It's locked. Well protected, too. Nah, we're not going to be able to pick or bash our way through this.
There's got to be a key around here somewhere. Let's look for someone important.
So that mercenary captain that we had just dealt with is the guy that we need to speak to, obviously.
I'm here. Got it.
Alright, there we go.
Heads up. Trap. Got it. You see that trap? Trap's clear.
Oh my goodness. Did you kill these goblins? Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna reread it because I've already read it. And look at that. Alright, so we got to go up an antique. Yay, what the fucking Alright, so she's already used bless. I have to wait for it to be done. He can hide.
What do you need?
I will attach to Bellamy, a magic weapon. Bellamy. Can use command shout on himself.
Did you need something?
Or no? Okay.
Watch your backs!
Well, apparently it doesn't matter if I use a frickin' thing on anyone.
Need something?
Sir?
Here!
Are you fucking serious? Pick her up. Come on, man. shit.
Take them down!
Run, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Bring them down!
This will help.
I feel stiff.
Take them down!
It's just getting warmed up.
So, kind of went the long way around. This is one reason why I don't play a wizard ever, is because wizards die a lot.
What?
I've never been a fan of dying, as you guys can probably tell. I don't think anyone
Here are
is.
some letters written.
They don't seem to...
I'm looking along with anyone for long.
It's true. My
I
Uncle
forgot that
Norris
you guys
got along with
didn't
everyone.
know about this,
He
so
were
I
near
should just
famous
let you
for it.
listen.
He got killed by goblins on the road to Neverwinter. I heard he offered to buy him around, and they filled him full of arrows.
I wonder if there's a way we can exploit the diversion.
Good idea. Maybe we can find something to use as a wedge. You have my blessings.
Yes.
Bring them down!
Some more.
Alright.
Friends, we survive once again.
Alright, so we got Nimble Gloves, +1 dex. Captain's Cuirass, +1 dex. So I'm actually going to take both of these and give them to Lydia, who really is my bow user, so she needs a good dex. So now she's got that. Now I just have to work on getting her boots, cape, helmet, all that good stuff, belt, ring, all that good bag of chips. So now we've gotten all that taken care of. Open this door. Alright.
You called?
Alright, so that is a mimic. Mimics are chests. I've played this before, that's how come I didn't just go up to it and open it. So bless. Commander shout.
Yes?
Yes?
So mimics are chests. They're monsters that they actually attack. They attack you when you go to open them. They're really good at, you know, well, being sneaky. Alright, so now you got Singe Parchment and a halberd. So.
Ooh, hey, a nice warm fire. It's almost cozy, if you ignore the bones.
There's a parchment. Too much burned away to be sure. But there's a symbol that almost looks like a fist with an eye on it.
Any idea what this might mean?
It could be the Merc symbol. Or something the goblins use for their tribe. It looks a little like the symbol for Helm, god of guardians and protectors.
I don't see goblins or mercs worshipping Helm. It's probably something they stole then dropped. Goblins leave all sorts of things lying around for people to pick up.
You're right. It doesn't add up. Let's keep moving.
So before we continue, this is the point where I believe... Yep, okay. So. Any of you who have watched my previous stream know what is about to happen. So of course, here I go, take all of his things to sell. You need to get rid of that.
What? Is that
Right.
Gil and Neddy? They were in the other caravan.
Enough! My name is Jeven-Tarmikos. I know you are members of the Burning Dawn, and I know your foul lords call to you in your dreams. Are you prepared to repent for your sins?
Please, we don't know what you're...
Just tell him. Yes, we repent. Whatever it is, we repent. Just please don't.
Silence! Your tongues spit lies, demons. Sir Banagar, grant these abominations the mercy of death.
But High Commander, they are defenseless.
Do not question me, knight. The spawn of the Abyss is never without guile or opportunity to do evil. Do as I say. End them.
No, please!
Ooh, nasty.
Now I take my leave of this place. Continue the operation, and make sure none of the Burning Dawn leave here alive.
As you will, High Commander.
Leave the bodies for the goblins. They are no longer our concern.
I advise caution. These men are...
They're dead men. That's what they are.
We need caution. I agree with Lydia.
They're murdering us like animals. You want me to be cautious? You can follow or not, but I'm going to paint this cave red with these bastards.
I assume we're following the angry halfling.
We will save him from himself if we can. Let's go.
All right. Quelling Sash. What does that one do? Thunder damage resistance. Oh, I don't really need thunder damage resistance. I'll hold on to it.
Whoa! Either a bear got loose in here, or your halfling buddy's a one-man walking meat grinder. From the looks of it, I'd say we could just take the night off.
There's 2 chests in here. Make sure they're actually chests. They are.
What have we here?
Ten poison damage resistance. Rapid thievery plus 2 lockpicking. Finally drops of thievery. You know, as we come across, you know, armor and stuff that's, you know, light armor and stuff. Yes. It'd been nice if you could close the door. Give him some poison resistance and thunder resistance. He's our rogue. He deals with the most poison and thunder crap because he deals with the traps. Flask of acid. Potion healing. And that's it. Nothing really.
I'm here.
Alright. Please, please have mercy on a dying man. A mad halfling stormed through here a moment ago. Gods, I can't feel my legs. Why are we being attacked? I only know we were hired to kill anyone in your guild. For what it's worth, I am sorry. Why do they want our guild destroyed? I swear I don't know. I'm sorry. You're doing what you're paid to, I understand. Joaquin's blessing on you, my friend. Now if you honor a dying man's wish. I have son Luskin, his name is Rabil. With me gone well, all I have of value is a small silver statue worth enough to feed and clothe him for a few months. If I need someone to make sure it gets to Rabil, I'll take the statue to your son. Your honor humbles me. Rabil spends most time studying. You'll find him in Luskin. Tell him what my last thoughts were of him. Obviously, there was something else in there. I skipped it without even realizing I skipped it.
Tehanin guides my aim. This will help. You have my blessings.
Alright, so they leveled up, which is good because I need them to have better shit, because right now they're weak. So Larathal and Lydia have officially leveled up. I will be updating Lydia. There's something she gets right now called Prayer of Healing, which I'll be upping to 3 as soon as I get the chance to. And I will be upping some of these other things that only costs 1. One of those being her Bless of 2, which gives us better defenses. Now, as a scoundrel, there's quite a few things I go with. If I take Disengage 3 at level 7, I can get the evasion, which I'll work on building up slowly, or not slowly, but I will be building up towards. But I will take that. Those 3 there are probably some of the most important. Oh, I leveled up. I didn't realize I leveled up. Huh. Okay then. That works for me. Obviously, as you guys know, I was telling you guys I was going to be working on getting the fire. Alright, so one of the big things right now I've been looking at is there are some things I wanted to get. Demolition Sphere will open up the opportunity for Fireball at level 5. But I was talking to you guys. I did want to get the Elemental Weapon. So there are 3 points that I could spend here on Sleep 2 and then Magical Weapon 3. I always thought that that would be good. I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. As you guys know, I have up something else as well. I got something called Prayer of Healing for Lydia, which heals everyone within a radius. Larathal has a hide and a sneak, So as you notice, he moves. You guys might not notice, but he does move faster. And at level 5,
Doing down there? Planning an ambush?
set some more decks. So what I'll be doing for that, obviously, it's cloth. So I could wear it, but I'm not going to. I will be giving it to Lydia. As you can see, now she has another plus up to her dex. Like I said, as I come across some things, I'll be giving it to them. I'll be giving it to them as I come across things. He has light armor, so until I get like actual light armor that I think would be good for his character. You guys may also be like, oh, well, the things you upgraded, you know, you don't use often. You're right, I don't.
So small.
But
So
it's
angry.
best, in my opinion, to have it first.
Sounds like
That-
Bellamy, all right.
We have to find him. Angry or not, he can't face all these mercs alone.
Fools! You dare approach me? Now you face death. Death and soul devourment.
Soul development.
Yes, that's completely a word. And you will suffer for your insolence. Who am I kidding? My name is Homit Shaw. I'm a necromancer. Not one of the bad ones, I promise. I assume you're with that halfling that came through here. I have never seen such anger. Not since I raised Kipper Harple's old cat from the dead. Boy, that cat was mad.
You know the Harpels.
Well, in a matter of speaking, I was an apprentice with them until I made a couple of mistakes, and they decided we would all be best served by parting ways. Yes.
I've been to Longsaddle. What must you have done wrong to be exiled by the Harples?
I know, right? Don't worry about me, though. I found a master in Luskan, and I'm getting my abilities under control.
You're headed to Luskan.
I am, I guess. I was traveling with a caravan from Neverwinter. Yesterday, we got jumped by bandits. Our guards tried to stop them, but there were too many of them. They took the guards captive and dragged some of the dead travelers to these caves.
Who was guarding your caravan?
They were from a guild. The Order of the Morning Gown or something?
Burning Dawn?
No thanks, I don't drink.
Ugh, I could sure use one.
I met them. It was, Neddy and Gil. And there was this halfling woman, who, come to think of it, bore a resemblance to the guy who ran through here before. Brother and sister, maybe?
You know Bellamy's sister. Is she alive?
We never really talked, but I think there was something unspoken between us. Like, we knew something could happen there, but neither of us wanted to open ourselves to being hurt.
There was no halfling when your two guildmates were executed. Either she's alive, or they killed her before we got here.
Come to think of it, that would explain that halfling's, enthusiastic treatment of these mercenaries. It's all coming together now.
Did you come here to rescue the guards?
Well, I'm not going to lie. When the battle was over, I pretended to be dead. It's something necromancers are pretty good at. And then when they started dragging away the bodies, I just stayed dead. Eventually, they dropped me off here.
I can't tell if you're a coward or a genius.
Definitely both.
Let's get a
All right,
girlfriend.
let's go battle some evil. Or whatever you were planning to do.
Dab you along, hum it.
Ha! You say that now, but wait until you see me in action.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Come now. Haven't you always wanted a little brother?
Not like this, Liddy. Not like this.
All right, Let's go stop your friend from getting himself killed. To arms!
Alright. We go with that. Our little level 2 Hobbit. Still only needs 900 experience, he has 3. So he should get that soon.
Such senseless brutality.
That guy in the armor seemed to think they were demons.
If there's a demon here, it's that blasphemy of a knight. Let's find your friend before they do.
Alright, so we got a new staff. Really do jack, like I said.
This note mentions gold payments from the mercenaries to someone named Martimal.
I heard mention of a missing driver named Martimal back at the caravan.
I bet the bastard sold you out, told the mercs where you'd be, and when.
We should keep an eye out for this Martimal, if he hasn't already fled the area.
Or if he hasn't already got himself killed.
Alright. We know where we're sending. Now I will read this next part because I forgot to read it the first time around. Apologies again. These caves are chilly and humid, with air that smells of rotting meat and sulfur. Tiny footprints mixed with the tread of armored boots in the wet stone on the caravan floor. A fine place for a hideout, but whose hideout? You can't be certain. So, I've gone through here before, so you guys should already know by what you've heard. These are goblins' caves. Excuse me.
It's a potion bottle, used recently, and smashed against the ground.
It wasn't a healing potion. Something arcane, maybe. Illusion? Invisibility?
If I were assaulting a cave full of mercs by myself, that's what I'd use.
Great as well.
We done stabbing? Hands up! Need summer? What can I do for you? Those bones are picked clean, and... Oh, he's that slime. Where there's a secret door, there's treasure.
Alright, sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. I can guarantee you what's over there, what is in here, or in there. There's a gelatinous cube. Those of you who play D&D know how nasty a creature that is. They have...
the big one.
There's a gelatinous cube, alright.
Best one yet. That's it.
Alright, time to get out of there.
Satan smiles upon you.
Welcome to the club, Your Holiness.
Alright, so that is always a good trick to use, by the way. You can always get stuck if you run in there, make it follow you.
Guess we're wrong that one. We got this. Anyone else hungry?
Remain.
I got this.
You're not supposed to be here. Let's get this fight over with so we can leave. Hey now, don't be so hasty. Obviously, you have me outnumbered. But killing me gets you nowhere. There's definitely a better way to handle this. I managed to come into possession of the Goblin Chief Scepter. It's worth way more than the bounty on your lives, so I don't feel as strongly that you need to die as some of my friends might. How about I cut you a deal? You look the other way and I leave these caves now and forget that I ever saw you. Everyone just walks away. How about you handle that scepter? That's not gonna happen. You'll have to kill me for it, but the deal is still on the table. No, don't... Yep, fair enough attack. Damn, I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Say Henning frown on you.
Okay, dude thought he was hot shit until he got owned by us.
That would have last one.
Now you got the ornate goblin scepter, which is awesome.
Of the moon.
Alright guys, so we're still just in Act 1, so we shouldn't be too much longer. This is the good news. I know where I'm going, so I don't have to redo any of these.
Woo! Can we try that again?
Oh, hey, look at that. There wasn't traffic.
I'm here.
See, that's another thing. Sometimes, I'm so used to sometimes, my character's perception or wisdom being so high enough that I don't need to worry about, you know, oh hey, a trap, I just stepped on it. Stout ring, which one's that? This one, the con saves, that'll actually go to, no, this will go to her. So Lydia will take that. Nothing special still. So this is what I'm going with right now.
What do you need? Sir?
Yes?
Set your ground.
Try that again.
So +1 bolter, I believe that is a heavy crossbow. If it is, no, it's a light crossbow. So the bolter, excuse me. So that the +1 bolter is gonna be going to my rogue because I don't have a rogue yet. Who are you? I'm Marchmore. Remember when merchants in your caravan, the mercs dragged me away and gave me to the goblins? It's been horrible. Never mind, they sent a rich party after me, but I am indeed grateful. I found a letter saying someone named Martimer betrayed us to the mercs. No, well, okay, I confess, I don't have the energy to fight. The mercenaries offered me a fortune to tell them where we'd be and when, and for my troubles they kidnapped me and sold me to these goblins. It was a mistake, I know that now, but they offered me a lot of coin and I have suffered greatly. Give me one reason I should let you live. Please, just spare my life and I will give you some of my best words back to camp. Get out of here, you can face justice in Luskin. Understood, thank you.
Yes.
So I want to make sure. Alright, there's Finesse Band, that's Dex. So of course, because it is Dex, I'm sorry, Dex saves, but same thing for me, personally. I think that's the same thing, so I'm not too worried about it.
Did you need something?
This is always cool. It's always fun to be able to do. You can't hook anyone up to it though, unfortunately. But yeah, so we're getting ready to get to the next level. Third and final level. So now we will see what happens. We will send. Excuse me. So now we get to find out who's in charge and everything. That's always good, right? What do you guys think? Dum 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 dum. Alright, now we're at the final stage before we get out of here. Alright, we have some goblins. Oh, they're not attacking. I wonder why. Let's find out.
You come far enough. These our caves. You go no further.
What are those mercs doing in your caves?
Our caves, our tricks, our traps. They offer us gold. More gold than raiding. You no kill them before we paid.
You must be Trax. What if I told you the mercs are stealing from you?
You know my name. Trax known far and wide. Ruthless leader. No one steal from Trax. No one. Why? What you heard?
Would you be willing to let us pass if we told you?
Depend what you tell us. I say stealing from our vaults count as breach of contract. If you have proof.
We found the scepter being carried by one of the mercenaries. It looked like it didn't belong to him.
Nice try. You think I... What? That's mine! Where you get it? Where? Minions, get my scepter back. I have Merc to deal with.
Wait! You're attacking us? We just proved the Mercs are your true enemies.
Ha! Not fall for dwarf lies. Everyone here is our enemy. Everyone here must die.
I don't know what I expected to happen.
Sound alarms! We feast on mercs tonight. Kill traitors. Grind to dust.
To help.
Brothers, watch your backs.
Get ready! Time to die!
I feel like I'm just gonna watch them.
You will pay!
Watch your backs!
You will pay!
Not too much to do. I do need to come. I believe it is this way. Nope, it's not this way. So it is back this way where I came before. It's one of those things I knew I was gonna need. Circle with a thickness, what does that do? Plus some bludgeoning resistance. Alright, again, I'll go to someone else. What I'll do is I'll give it to her for now. I'm not gonna give him that. Oh, alright. So now we will continue. So there's not much really being done right now except just running through fighting, as you guys can obviously see. Never really streamed before, not really sure what people want to hear, if they want to hear anything while streaming.
I got this.
Normally I would, normally I don't stream. This is kind of like my first real venture at the whole streaming thing.
Pounds upon you.
So because this is my first time attempting, it's not necessarily the best.
What does that make you feel? Nice, man. Are we done yet? What? No sweat. You see that trap? Nailed it. Yes? Need summer?
Alright, Hamid is now leveled up, which is good. I wanted to get him leveled up before we fought Sir Banagar, which is the guy that killed Gillinetti, not the guy who ordered it. The guy who ordered it is the guy in charge. We have yet to meet him. Even in any of my other campaigns, I've yet to come across him and have my character actually meet him yet. So I know for a fact that once I meet him, it's going to be very interesting. No, I'm not sure which way I plan on going yet, on what path I'm gonna go with him. Obviously, he is a necromancer, as we can see. Rare Frost is 0, so I will definitely grab that. I think what I will do now, though, is, especially for Hamid, I will up his mage armor to full, because I don't need to worry about him dying at all if I can help it. If I can keep him alive during this fight, I would have to. So now we're excuse me. Now we are, opening this up. We're getting ready to go to the next area. And let us see what happens.
We're not done here. I do this not for pleasure, but because I am called to do it. In the name of Helm, I judge you spawn of the abyss. No! By the order of High Commander Jevan, I sentence you to die. Fall before me and bleed for your sins.
Obviously, Larathar is going to get magic weapon or not. He's gonna get it from me. I guess I can't.
Now who's the scrawny
There we
one,
go.
huh?
Yes?
Something I can do?
Oh, yeah.
You have my blessing.
Who guides my hand?
Run, 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 run.
That's it.
And that was not good. Okay, so... It's not necessarily the best plan I could have had. So we will see now. We shouldn't have far to go. It should have saved after I leveled up Hamid. Which, if that's the case, great. Because that means we've killed everyone already, obviously, and all we have to do is enter this last area. You guys should have noticed I tried to sleep the cleric. Or not try. I slept the cleric. I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, never mind. It's where Hamid's ready to level up. Make sure there's nothing in here I need to get still. No. Okay, so now what I will do is I will level him up. Oh wait, I will destroy that. I don't know if it'll give me something this time. Yes, it will. Okay. Steal 4 gold. We'll do is stand over here. I will level up Hamid, and then we will save. So, actually, what I will do is something different. I will bring his sleep up to level 2. I'll purchase the Ray of Frost for him. I'll take his mage armor up to level 3. And now I will save here. Alright, so my goal now is, since we both have a level 2 sleep, once everyone is set, my goal is to first, let me finish letting the magic weapon finish cooling down. That was another thing I didn't do. I was surprised I couldn't magic weapon. Alright, there we go. Now I will save again. Because now the magic weapon is back. So one of my things is, as soon as we start fighting, I'll open my tactical menu. We will work from there.
We're not done here.
I do this not for pleasure, but because I am called to do it. In the name of Helm, I judge you spawn of the abyss. No! By the order of High Commander Jeven-Tarmikos, I sentence you to die. Fall before me and bleed for your sins.
What can I do for you?
Did you need something?
This should be great. Get down!
No! I cannot fall like this. I offer an honorable surrender.
Honorable? My hairy ass. Honorable men don't work with assassins.
I'm curious what a cleric, of Helm if I'm not mistaken, is doing with a band of mercenaries, and why you're targeting the guild.
That's a good question. Maybe it's time for your confession.
I serve none but the Guardian. I have no answer for you, fiend.
You know we've got blades and arrows pointed at you, right?
The mercenaries were a necessity. To corral a demon takes more than the arms of one man. It takes a community willing to battle against chaos and evil.
You think my friend here is some kind of demon? Is that why you hired these mercenaries? To kill them?
My arm is moved by the will of Helm. It is his word that sends me here, and his word that tells me the truth of your soul.
Well, that's good to know. Because I didn't know I was a demon. Did you guys know I was a demon? If you guys have played this game, please do not answer this, because we all know what the answer is. If you've played it. You didn't answer the question.
You
punk.
lost your right to the answer the moment you stepped
We'll beat you with
upon the
my
path to
staff.
the abyss.
We'll beat you with our sticks.
Kill me if you must. Your soul will remain tarnished forever.
I'm no demon. Tie him up. We'll take him with us.
Larethar, please.
Ah,
It's
shit.
too
Fucking
soon.
skipped what he said.
No way I'm babysitting this overzealous mountain of trite platitudes and
So,
murderous
what Larethar
intentions.
basically
Kill
said
him or
that I
don't,
accidentally
but don't
skipped
add him to the
was,
roster.
what are we going to do? Travel in Luskan with a knight tied up behind us. You could barely keep your halfling pal on a leash. Ergo what Illidia said. Then go, knight, before I change my mind and tell your people that the survivors of the guild are coming for them.
And you do have honor. I will pass this on to my superiors. It may not help your cause, but it will help your soul.
You're more generous than I am. I'm pretty sure I'd have fed that guy his left foot.
I commend you on your mercy. Still, we're no closer to understanding why your guild was attacked.
He should consider a religious cult. Crusade.
Yeah, nothing more dangerous than a crazy man with a holy symbol. This guy seemed to be the ringleader around here. Maybe there's someone nearby that can tell us what's going on.
And there definitely is. We know that.
In the name of Satan.
Oh, wrong person. Gold. Crates. Something else. Chest. Gauntlets expertise. We'll see what that gives. Crates. Another chest up here.
A just reward.
Alright, so we have a medium helmet, which will definitely be going to the only person here that can wear medium stuff. Alright, so the Gauntlet's expertise also gives one deck. And they actually look better with the armor, so I'm gonna go with that. So, my nimble gauntlets. Ooh. These give him +2 lockpicking, so he'll keep those. So this is a light armor anyway, so neither of us can wear it. +1 hammer, that's a bludgeoning mace. I believe she... Oops. Alright, so she has a sword, so I can give her this hammer. And I should have a shield somewhere in here that I can use. Oh, hey, give her this helmet as well. Until I get like a hood or something. That's light armor. I'll see if that does anything in accordance to that guy. Larethar. Oh, where is this? I know there's a shield in here. I know you guys are like, oh, well, you could have killed the guy and got his shield. You're right, I could have, but I've killed him before. I really want to see if I come across him later on in the game. Man, this is stupid. I can't believe there's no shield. Okay, well, that's fine. She normally uses her... I normally have her use her bow anyways. I believe his armor actually gives him something. So I don't think using the studded armor will do anything for him. Obviously, the armor has to be light. I can't remember what his armor does. I want to say it possibly makes the people he fights intoxicated, right? Yeah. So 10% chance intoxicating enemy when hit. They have to make a DC 11 con or be intoxicated for 10 seconds. So it doesn't really do too much. If I come across other armor that I know will be better for him, like I know I'm gonna give him a hood called Percilio's Hood when I find it later on in the game once I get the Luskin. I know where some of these things are. Hamid, I don't think I actually have anything for him right now. But I believe what I'll end up giving him is actually the alchemist stuff that I'm wearing. Oops. I believe I'll actually give him this alchemist stuff and then when I go and get all the elemental things. Because there's elemental armor, elemental boots, elemental like gloves, and an elemental hood, and I'll probably get some sort of cloak or something. Obviously, any belt I can get. Another ring. I believe the ring I have right now is the scorched ring, which is good. Another necklace, another ring. I'll be looking into those as well. Obviously, another cape.
I'm here.
Of course, everyone's now been healed. I'll run over here. So here's a mercenary contract. So they're paying 5,000 gold for it, which I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a lot. The Snarling Fang Mercenary Company by Knights of Guild Eye. Alright. So we took that.
Looks like a contract. These mercenaries were hired by the Knights of the Gilded Eye. Who's that?
I know the name. An order of knights, followers of Helm, the Guardian, sworn to protect the world from demons and devils.
Alright.
This doesn't quite add up.
Why would Knights of Guild Eye want to kill us?
The Knight said something about your guild having strange dreams. Maybe the Gilded Eye knows something you don't.
We must get back to your guildmate at the caravan. We'll make sure she's safe and make our plans for the next move.
Alright. So now back to the high road. Huh. So the one thing is, as everyone remembers, we got trapped. So now we have to figure out how to get out, right? Am I right? Is anyone else wondering this, or is everyone just like, nah, fuck it, we don't care? I mean, if you're like that, let me know. That way I can be tracking. That way I'll be like, okay, well, I guess we'll be stuck in the high road forever. So right now, we're currently, working on our thing, doing our thing, building up, getting ready to go on ahead and, travel to the next area.
The good old secret backdoor ambush technique. That's the favourite.
We're not getting back to the caravan this way. And they're not going anywhere with the road blocked like that.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a way to clear the road from up here.
Alright, so we got some stuff.
A switch. Looks like goblin make. What's the worst that could happen if we pulled it?
That did it.
I was really expecting something to explode.
So now we're here. Now we'll be able to go on ahead and, you know, talk to people, turn in quests, all that good stuff. So now some of these things, like, we know is going to go to someone else. So we're going to run back over here because we know that the guild we know that the guild chest is back here.
I hear you.
Forgot about that.
I'm here to help.
So for guild chest, what we do know is in here there's an axe, which I'm actually going to put away. This bolter is going to get put away, and that's it. Everything else we're going to get rid of. Armor wise, alright, not keeping anything armor wise. Jewelry wise, all that can be sold. Most of the consumables will be sold, and of course the junk will be sold. So now we're going to be heading back this way. We'll work our way from the back to the front. I'm not going to deal, like, I'll talk to Marmol, but I don't plan on dealing with him at all. Mostly because he's not going to give me anything that will help. Any word on the lost goods? We found this crate of goods in the cave. Excellent. Now if you kindly hand them over, I'd be most grateful. Here you go. Wonderful. Take this for your troubles. Let me know if you need any supplies, and then come find me when we get to Luskan. I'm sure there's more we can do for one another. Be well, my friends. Now, I will talk to her before... Actually, I will not. So you, my friends, now maybe you'd like to sale, I'll give you a discount. Let's take a look. I do want to get a shield. Here it is, the shield of quelling. I can take this shield. That's a great axe. It's two-handed. So I will take the shield, and I will work on selling my things now that I don't need. Excuse me. Like I said, my goal really is to get caught up to where I am with Jafo. That way I can play as Mo Shepherd and you guys not feel like you missed a lot, because I know that I only covered up to a certain amount. And I don't actually remember how far that was. And so my goal right now is to get you guys caught up to where I'm at. I don't use a flask of acid really because it doesn't do much. As you can see, I barely go into there anyways to begin with. Only like when it's dire need, which is kind of a big issue for me, because I should go in there more often. I don't know, that's just me, I guess. It really just depends on who you deal with and who you talk to, for that. Excuse me. So of course, as you can see, I'm selling all these things I don't need. Right, I didn't need that. Okay. Yeah, see, Tempest Staff doesn't really do anything. That Shield of Quelling will go to someone. Probably, actually, the Shield of Quelling will go to someone else, not go to Lydia, because I will be running around with Jarhild instead of Helmet. Ah, there you are. I've been expecting you. I appreciate if you my discretion between us. Giving me up won't do either of us any good, whereas we can both profit and maintain our secrets. This had better be good. This is my best item, a fine handcraft weapon that has magical property. I assure you, all yours in exchange for that note and a promise to let this instant fade away. I'm still not interested, but fine, go ahead and tell, whatever. I'll take my chances with Colin. No sign of brother or my antique. I'm beginning to worry. We found him. He wouldn't come back, but he left return with this. My antique, thanks God. You should have made Richard come back here, but at least you got what was important. I'll get my cart ready now. There's no more reason to delay anyway. Now talk to Colin. Have you found Martimal? You have. We're just about ready to go. Actually, was one of the souls out to the mercenaries. Ha. He what? That would explain how, but I can't believe he'd do that. That bastard make match for what he's done. or do what you will, he's not my problem. Oh well, I talk rough, but I can't say attacking him will do my conscience any good. We'll figure this out when we reach Ruskin. As you get back to preparing to gather, and we'll talk later. Boom. Alright. So you got blah blah blah. I don't believe he has anything. He has some oil, which would be nice, I guess. Boots of Finesse is +1 deck saves. Don't really need that. At the Great Club, don't need that either. The only thing I'd be looking at getting is a Filter of Self-Resurrection right now. Maybe some flasks of oil. Get me 5 flasks of oil. But if I were to buy those, I would definitely be wanting to use Alchemist Fire more often. Let it burn more. Also, using more of a... You can throw a flask of oil somewhere. Prior to, for instance, let's say. We take Larethal, have him sneak up, do something, go on this side, you know, throw or attack someone so that they come in. He's standing at the edge of the oil so he won't get hurt by the fire. Throw Alchemist Fire or Fireball in there. That's really what oil is good for. When playing real D&D, it works out a lot better, in my opinion. Obviously, as you saw, the Filter of Self-Resurrection. That's something
Finally,
good.
Finally, you return. Took you long enough. Where's Bellamy? Did that blasted halfling get himself trapped behind bars again?
Jarhild Bellamy is dead.
I mean, of course he is. Blasted halfling. I told him that Lightfinger's temper of his would get him into trouble. He and that sister of his would both fly off the handle at the first chance.
I am so sorry for your loss, my friend. But we really must get going. We have a camp set up just outside the gates of Luskan. We can rest there, plan our next move, and say final farewells to your friend.
I would like that. It's more than I'm used to getting when losing a friend in battle.
And when you are ready, we have a friend in Luskan. The man who forewarned us about the attacks. He will want to meet the survivors of the ambush.
What about the caravan?
We've cleared out the mercenaries for now, and they weren't targeting your caravan anyway.
Make your way to our camp. We'll make sure the caravan gets to Luskan safely.
It's very generous of you, Lydia.
It is the least we can do, considering how much you've lost.
I thank ye, Elf. A little rest would do me good.
I bet a little ale would do you better.
We have plenty of both at the camp. We'll see you there.
Alright, so as you can see, so instead of Lydia, I'm going to have Jarhild, Rogue, and then so Larathal, and then I'll put Lydia here in the fourth slot. I mean, as you can see by going through here, Jarhild is our fighter of the group to take over Bellamy's slot. I had the Shield of Quelling, which will help us in fighting. Obviously, I'm keeping this one. Shield of Quelling has an armor class of 3, which is great, giving her 21 armor class right now. Here, she is a heavy proficiency user character, so that's definitely something that we're going to be looking at getting as well. If we can get her a better heavy armor, that's my goal. That is my real goal, is to get her heavy armor so I don't have to worry about her dying or anything. I do have that cloak I forgot to grab, because I knew I was going to get her. And yeah, I didn't grab the cloak for her, which is dumb. I should have grabbed that for her, but I didn't. It's okay. There are some people that are going to be getting some really good items once I get to Luskan, because I just have to get to a certain area and I'll start getting things that are really helpful. Alright, so Dragonblood's Cloak of the Officer, or of Office, is what I was looking for. If we read it, it's a +4 to strength saves, which is good, especially with, if you look at her character, she has a 17 strength, so now her save is 9 plus whatever she rolls, quote unquote rolls. So of course, you know, having Jarhild set up like this, in my opinion, is really good. Abilities wise, she doesn't have any points to spend, obviously. She does have improved critical, which is awesome. That is a really good skill to have. At level 5, I'll probably be spending points on Weapons Master, just because as you see, as it comes down, you get extra things, multiple attacks. So this is, she gets 2 attacks here, for instance. This is 3 and that is 4. So that is very helpful. I'll also be getting her Steel Serpent. Next level she'll get Steel Serpent. Because then at 7 I'll be able to get her Forceful Blows. That's definitely something really good. I do have her as a shield bearer, so another thing will be getting her Paralyzing Shout, building up the shield bearer tree. I wasn't really too worried about the protection tree, but I may go with it just for the extended defense. Passive aura. Which would be awesome for her to get. This would definitely help her out a lot as a fighter. She does have some other things. Part of me also, of course, as you can see, the second wind here is very important. I kind of wish they didn't give her the Commander's Shout, just because I know I'm not going to be upping Battlemaster after getting her second wind. I may use it on Action Surge, maybe, but I'm not sure as of yet. I can get Action Surge to 2 in 1 level anyways, because you get 3 points per level. So I mean, I can take her second wind to 4 and then get her Action Surge all the way up. I really wish they didn't give her Commander's Shout, or that I could take all these points away from her and put them where I want. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points right now that I would love to, you know, first of all, 4 here. 5, 6. Well, I guess the way she's set up is okay. I wouldn't mind taking this 1 point here and putting it somewhere else if it would let me. Into either the Victorious Surge or maybe even into the Protection Tree instead. Shield Bash. Which would definitely be nice to have. Even Cleave, especially using a sword. Cleave is definitely a good one to have. As you can see, grants a follow-up attack after a killing blow. This additional attack hits anything within an 180 inch cone, 3.5 yards long, for 7 out of 18 slashing damage. And that's just overall a good thing to have. It's definitely one of those moves that Bellamy obviously had. It helps for attacking. It's underneath the great weapon tree, but as you can see, for cleave, you don't need two-handed weapon for, but everything else you do, specifically. Cleave is the only one I would really go with for Jarhild anyways, especially using the sword. Actually, yeah, well, it doesn't matter because this named slashing, the damage will change depending on what weapon you're using. If you give her a mace, she'll use a mace. If you give her a mace, it'll be bludgeoning. If you give her a sword, it'll be slashing. If you give her a short sword, a dagger, or a rapier, I believe are the only ones, those are all piercing. So I mean, that's just another thing. So like I said, I wasn't realizing that I had leveled up at that point when I leveled everyone else up. So it's good, you know. Part of me kind of wants to maybe build up this manipulator tree, but at the same time, I can't build any more on it until level 5. Right now I'm level 4. No, I'm sorry, I'm level 3. My next level will be level 4. I mean, if I save, I can get elemental weapon up to 3 as soon as I hit level 5. But at the same time, I did want to build up flame. Fizzband is my fire wizard. I did take Chill Touch just because it was free, so I'm not worried about it. I don't think I'm going to be actually building on a necromancy tree, but now that I know that I get the necromancy tree as a wizard, I will actually be building a necromancer, an actual necromancer. I'm thinking though, as a big thing, definitely wanting to get mage armor. Up to 4 for an armor, to increase my armor class to 5 and get more resistance to fire, cold, and lightning. Definitely something I want to do to help keep myself alive, as you saw. As you guys saw, died a bunch. One of the main reasons why I don't play as a wizard is the amount of times the character basically dies. There's no like, oh, well, you know. Some people are really good at playing wizards. I have yet to meet anyone. Everyone I've played as, even with what I've built up on my character sheet, the dex for the armor class, the con for, you know, health, even with 20 health, 18 armor class, still taking a lot of flack and damage, you know. 34-21 for Jarhild, thankfully. She's our fighter, so she'll be taking a brunt of damage. Most of my things that'll be affecting con will go to her. Con and strength will go to her. Oh, speaking of which, I do have... Oh, no, that ring was for someone else, actually. So I will actually leave it alone. Excuse me. So now, okay, the game is auto-saved. It's awesome.
The trip to Luskan is as solemn as it is uneventful, and the caravan reaches the gates of the city without further incident. You've heard much about the thieves, gangs, and swindlers of Luskan, and you steel yourself for lies, bribes, threats, and false smiles. In a city where guards are just thugs who deal their brutality for a wage, The only things you can count on to protect you are your friends and your ability to protect yourself. And if Lerathar's stories are true, there are worse things in Luskan than its criminals, as monsters walk beneath, in the ruins of the ancient city of Ilusk, now known dismissively as Luskan's sewers. Even the company of new friends and allies is cold comfort after the loss of your guildmates. The death of Bellamy Lightfingers weighs heavily on your mind, and while Jarhild doesn't speak of it, you know it weighs on her as well. With the help of your new companions, you make camp outside the city gates and settle down to wait out the night in fitful sleep. In the morning, you and your companions will walk among the infamous streets of the City of Sails. But your mind is filled with demons, and the night refuses to pass quietly into day.
A fifth for rest. You make your way to Luskan, the battered caravan rolling wearily behind you. As you reach the town gate, you settle down to rest and fall into the arms of nightmares. Dun dun dun. Okay.
That's a brick building.
I know. What's that? Oh Lord. God damn. Go. Go, 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 go. Alright. We got some people here. Let's go talk to them. Gil. Huh, that name sounds familiar, doesn't it? It should.
I seem to have lost my way. I was somewhere else. Now I'm here. For a lie. For a dream. For a demon. I think I've fulfilled my purpose now. This gate is shut. There is only one way left.
Alright, so gate is shut. Can't go this way. Oh, this area looks familiar. No, it doesn't. Well, it looks familiar to me. There's a reason it looks familiar to me, though.
Home. Home. I can't go home.
Why can't you go home?
They say demons come out of my dreams. I died for a lie, for no purpose. It just wasn't fair. Your mind, your heart, your guilt, your destiny. At the world's end, I can never go home.
Stand for judgment, children of the Abyss. Here is laid bare the truth. You serve the Mad One, Devourer of Hope, Dread General of the Gibbering Hordes.
We let you live, surely that means something.
A brilliant strategy. You spared me to put doubt in my mind. In this place, there is no doubt. Only the path and the guideposts you must follow. The world perishes in fire or in shadow, and there you stand, at the heart of it. My order was right to keep watching you, right to see you die. You are blind to it. I pity you, if such a creature as you were worthy of it.
Here's the dredge.
Master, come.
I'll destroy you, demon.
Such jokes, unbefitting a herald of the Mad One. Come, he calls, we answer.
So I hear something up here.
Quite a trail of blood behind you. Well done.
I never entered the world.
No, you didn't. Not yet. But the war is ending, and blood is on your hands.
Ew, I don't want to blow my nose. Well, take me to a sink or a river since I walked off, please. Where did you go? No. Alright, guys. So now you can see we got some dretches here. Fighting some gilded eye soldiers. Let's see who wins. Let's just watch. Let's see who wins. Oh, well, that's gonna work.
Truly, you have lost it.
Why this scorpion targeted by the Gilded Eye?
Nice.
All you need to know is that you've got the attention of the that bad side. You understand?
You have come here to see the birth of a new god. It was, after all, your sacrifice that made it possible.
I died for no reason. In rage and ceaseless pain, as will the world. It will come to pass.
You died trying to save our friends. You died a hero.
He died because it was supposed to happen. He was a piece on a board in a game played by gods and demons. You will see, my friend. We are siblings in purpose, if not in blood. He calls to you as he once called to me.
Peace out. Adventurers Camp. You have found a fitting place to rest and rejuvenate, where you can speak with your companions and reflect on the days past. Here as nowhere else, you feel safe, as if danger cannot touch you among your friends. MC the YouTuber. Do I want some water? No, I am okay. Thank you, though, for the offer. I have some water here already. I just haven't drank any recently.
Morning to you. Clearly you had another rough night, the way you were tossing and carrying on like your head was on fire.
Aye, it was rough. Got a bit of a headache this morning, I do.
I worry that these nightmares could be prophetic, as if someone's trying to communicate with you. Perhaps it is best to suffer through them until we know who and why.
Did you say you have a contact in Luskan who could help? Question mark.
His name is Soranil Noonshadow. He's a wizard and a bit of an information broker. He asked us to find survivors of the attacks on your guild and bring them to him. He can help you.
Trust this Soranil?
Aye, he hasn't steered us wrong yet.
To be honest, true trust is a luxury at the moment. I need certain information, and he's the only one who can offer it.
What sort of information is that?
It pertains to my own personal quest. I'm sure there'll be time to explain it, if our paths remain crossed for the near future.
How would your contact know about the attacks?
He's a diviner. He likely foresaw it with his foreseeing equipment. I've seen him do it before. He gets all smug about it when it works.
He also trades in information. Perhaps one of his contacts heard plans to attack your guild, and he wants to know why.
He's an elf. I'd go with the magic thing.
So let's go find your contact.
I'd rather get right to work than spend all morning jawing out here in the open.
Aye, all business. I like that in a woman.
Get in line, you twig.
Get her Mewtwo.
She started it.
Aye, and I'll be finishing it too.
I can tell this is going to be an interesting day.
The gate's not too far from here. Big wall, huge doors, can't miss it.
We might be wanting to check in with Talon. Make sure we're square on the caravan job. I'm not holding out hope for a glowing review.
Keep heart, my new friends. I have a feeling that the help you need is just through those gates.
All right. See? So, like I was saying, sometimes they all stand around the fire like idiots, other times they go to their tents. Like, she's at her tent, they're staring at the fire. They are always at the fire, though, so it's not weird, in my opinion. He's got his thing going on. Let's see, I don't think yeah, I sold everything except this buckler. That's what I forgot to do. I want to sell that buckler, stone cutting and everything. I did want to get, I believe I have some sword in here that could help Jarhild. Let's take a look. What in here can she could use this. Mace. Morning Star. The Curious of Faith. Deals 1 radiant damage to attackers when struck. That might be good to use. Oh, calming armor. Hey, that's psychic resistance. I mean, that's good in a sense. Let's take a look at some of this. Let's see. Oh yeah. Secondary should give her this cross. Oh no, that crossbow is going to someone else. But I could give her this. No, I don't want to give her that. Well, yes, I did because the jester's okay. Yeah, so I'll give her that. Alright. Alright, let's give her this freaking... What am I looking at? Let's see, what am I going with? Alright, so I have armor. Spider's Bite will go to Jarhild as well. I feel like I'm missing something for her. Oh hey, look at that. Okay. This is weapons. What did I take out of here for her? I don't remember what weapon I grabbed for her. I know I grabbed the spider's bite as a secondary, as a backup. So she doesn't have another weapon. So let me give her... I'll give it as timber, actually. Timber will look good with that. And then I'll get her... She's got a pretty good shield right now. It's a retraining dummy. Yes, okay, so she doesn't have any points spent. Alright, so now I have all that. Alright, so now it's just time, without further ado... Oh, wait. I feel dumb. Let's talk to everybody.
What do you need?
I'd like to learn more about you.
Aye. We haven't had a chance to talk very much since you joined up, have we? Me family goes way back. Back to Mithril Hall, if you believe that. Our family scattered from there after Shimmergloom attacked. And we returned when King Battlehammer signed the treaty with the Many Arrow Orcs.
That's quite a history.
Aye. We were smiths. I know, be still your heart, but we were good. Me clan got the name Stoneforge because it says me ancestor could forge stone into a blade fit for battle. Why you'd want to do that, I'll never know. Me ma and da left for Mirabar just before I was born. Looking to expand the family business, they said. Too much competition from other smiths, I say.
That's just smart business.
Me da was anything but stupid. That's for sure. We made good coin there. And we made a name for ourselves in Mirabar. I worked in the forge as a wee lass, swinging a hammer right alongside me da. Funny remembering it now. I'm not sure I hated it as much as I thought I did. Well, I need to get a bite to eat. Maybe we'll find some time to talk later.
Alright, do you have any tech observations?
We've got to get into Luskan and see this contact of theirs. If he knows anything about why we were attacked, he might know who we should be stabbing next.
I should be
Don't be a stranger.
I won't be a stranger. Just a mage.
Something you need?
I'd like to learn more about you.
Oh, it's not much of a tale. I was born in Westgate, near the Sea of Fallen Stars. My family were traders. They'd moved out of East Rift and sought a home among the humans. My father made a lot of coin very quickly there. Mostly doing things he shouldn't have been doing. Bribing officials for shipping contracts, smuggling goods into and out of town, that sort of thing.
Sounds like someone I know.
My mother never approved of my father's business. From the day she found out what we were up to, she started making contingency plans. She wasn't going to let Pa's problems bleed over into family.
Sounds like a smart woman.
She was. I'm alive because of her. Finally, my father's Sturges came home to roost. They were murdered by rivals. And my mother took my siblings and I, hopped on a caravan, and moved us all the way west to the City of Sails. And there we have it. How a fine young dwarf like me got mixed up in a place like Luskan. You know, this really takes me back. But I have some sleeping and resting that needs doing. Maybe we could wax nostalgic another time.
Any keen insights you'd like to share?
You and your friends fight like you've seen a skirmish or two. Ha ha! It'll be fun sneaking off and stealing things while you do all the work.
I should be going.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright, so let's talk with Hamid.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to learn more about you.
Where should I begin? Well, I was born in a small village near Longsaddle, to very young parents who were farmers just because their own parents had been farmers and had all died the winter before.
Your grandparents all starved to death.
No, they all killed each other. An ancient family feud. Very tragic, really. My ma told me it started over the ownership of an enormous tomato and grew from there, as these things do. When I was born, my ma and da hoped I'd be able to help them out on the farm. But really, they'd have been better off hiring a farmhand. It's like they didn't realise I'd be born as a baby and not as a strapping lad of 13 years.
So they were disappointed?
Yes. Honestly, they can blame themselves for that one, though they pretty much blamed me. You might not know it to look at me now, but I was a scrawny child, and I was of little use on the farm. I tried very hard, but I never really took to manual labour. So my parents did what I believe any other loving parents in their situation would do. They sought around for someone willing to trade. A son for a son. And the next thing I knew, I met my Uncle Kipper. You know, remembering all that now, I'm starting to think that maybe my parents weren't as loving as I once thought. If you don't mind, I'd rather like some time to think.
What do you think about our situation?
I've spent precious little time in Luskan, which is fine with me. Anytime I'm here, I wind up getting mugged or kidnapped or blackmailed. It's not a pretty town.
Should be going.
All right. You know where to find me.
All right. I'm getting close. Lydia.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to learn more about you.
There is not much to tell. I have dedicated myself to the search for a relic called the Moon Tear. A relic of Sehanine, lost decades ago as a result of my own childish ignorance.
What happened?
I remember I was around 15 years old. A toddling babe by elven reckoning. I had a friend. Serik. The best companion a young girl could have. But my parents did not approve of our friendship.
Why didn't they approve?
My parents told me our family had a sacred duty. One that meant we could not afford such dalliances. I found out not much later that they were right. My parents scolded and punished and eventually kept me from my dear friend. The one child with whom I could play, laugh, and experience joy. One day, I was out playing, on my own, when a group of travelers approached me. They said they were hungry and in need of supplies, but I could tell that they were drow. Even then, I knew what that meant. But, consumed by my childish anger and ignorance, I decided that... Gods forgive me. I decided that a confrontation with the drow would be a fitting punishment for my mother and father, for denying me Serik's companionship.
You were just a child.
I was. But it was no excuse for what I did. In a fit of pique, I gave the drow travelers directions to our village, hoping to... I don't know what I hoped. I wanted my parents to hurt the way they made me hurt. But what happened was much, much worse. The drow turned out to be forward scouts for a raiding party. They invaded our village, killing and capturing my people, my family. We had been given the sacred honor of protecting a relic of Sehanine. While ransacking our home, the drow took the Moon Tear.
You caused village's destruction?
I did. And I have lived with that failure ever since. I search now for the Moon Tear, both to recover it for my goddess, but also in the hopes of making amends for my sins, for my wrath, my ignorance. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. If there's nothing else, I'd like to take a moment and reflect.
Reflect on what? This mirror? Do you have any thoughts on our situation? Question mark.
We met under tense circumstances, but things will get easier from here on, if the gods will it. The sooner we meet with Soranil, the sooner we can both be on our way.
I should be going.
The Lady of Dreams go with you.
Who argues like an old married couple? MC. Who argues like an old married couple? Answer me, knave. Alright. I think this is a good time to stop. I do have some things I need to do. But I will be back. And we will catch up to where Mo Shepherd is, because I know exactly where he is. That's not a girl. Larathar is a guy. That is not a girl. That is a male dwarf, by the way. Alright. Like I said, it was great sharing with you guys this experience. Like I said, I plan on letting you guys see me get all the way up to where I have Mo Shepherd, and from there you'll be able to watch myself and JFO work. Alright, y'all have an excellent day, and let me save before I exit out of here. I'll save and exit. You guys have an excellent day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Peace.